program in Columbus, and we do airbrush, dancing, poetry, and various things. I've been with them for over 15 years in different names, but today we just brought the airbrush. We really didn't know so many people were wanting to get something airbrushed, so it's no way we could get them done. And plus, I was in such a hurry to get here, I left my paint home and had to go back and get it, so I started off running late. But I like to paint, and when I was a young boy, my mom and family didn't encourage me to be an artist because they say artists don't make money, but I had a passion. I think the more they told me not to be an artist, it drove me to be an artist. You know, like sometimes your parents say don't do this or don't do that, but you'll still do it because of your curiosity or whatever. But I just think inside of me there's this need to paint. Like, you know, some people write, some people sing, some people talk. And what I did was I brought a few pieces of art to show you the kind of art I do. I'm a mixed media painter, which means I mix different things together. So when I was a young boy, I was always fascinated with the idea that a baby is in the stomach, and I thought it was so cool how a baby can live in the stomach. And so I always made these little embryonic figures like this, and it's made out of rice, and it's got lima beans, and it's like all of us start out as a little seed and a baby, and then we come out into the world. And so I use this as the front of my piece. I use mixed media stuff. This was an old box that was thrown away, but it opens up because it reveals what's on the inside. And they said I was shy as a kid, so I painted these different faces of different people, and said face people. It was like I was trying to react through my art. So my art actually was like talking back. And inside here you see this bright honeycomb, like mixed media, made out of old cardboards, but it's like, you know what bees are? They may sting you and life may sting you, but the honey is sweet, and it's like favor. And so I think that every time we have friends or relationships or family, they provide sweetness to our life or favor. And so when we love someone and we lose them, we really miss them. So I think this was one of my ways to respond to life, and so I just brought you to show you some kind of art I do. And I really don't know how much time. I'll show you one more maybe. And I wrote a poem called "I'm a Tin Can," and sometimes people have labels. They do things that get them in trouble. And I wrote this poem when I was maybe 17 or so. I'm now 54, but you don't forget anything you ever write. So I made it. It's called the Tin Can, so I used a can. And if you ever been in trouble or did something wrong, or like the day I left the paint and had to leave and go and get it, I felt really horrible because I knew kids would be lined up waiting to get their shirt done, but I didn't know how many. And I was like, you know, I just felt like, God, how could you forget the paint? You know? And you might feel a little horrible. You give yourself a label. You may say, you're forgetful. And that's a label. And sometimes you can't live in labels. You're people. We make mistakes. So I made this poem about a tin can, and so I decided to cut this box in half and open it up, and I put my poem on the inside. And I'll read my poem. Oh, I was looking all over for this. This is my IP remote changer, and I can't play my IP. I thought my wife threw it away, and I was really mad. It's in my box. I lost it myself. It's in the can. Anyway, this is a picture of a kid, and I'll finish this by reading a poem. It's called a Tin Can. It says, I am but an unopened can, sitting on the shelf of life, waiting to be opened and consumed. My ingredients is a mixture of feelings and trust, the kind of emotions that need to be shared. I come close to being opened, like opened up. But once my label, if I have a label, gets read, and then I get put back on the shelf waiting for someone kind to open me up. Well, all of us are like tin cans, and we want to be trusted, and we want to have friends that know our inside. So that's what my art's about, getting to know my inside and working with people that get to know their inside.
Sixth graders, join me in giving him a